everybody. I have Justice with me, and we are headed to the specialist. He's got to get dental x-rays and chest x-rays, and he's just leaving the ER to go over to our other practice. But he has overnight developed this terrible cough. We think it's either related to the heartworms or all of that discharge that has been coming on. He's on 4 antibiotics, IV fluids. He had been eating up a storm up until last night, where he stopped eating and started this agonizing cough. He still has the relentless, unstoppable green nasal discharge. I don't know if you can see him, but we're constantly cleaning it up and constantly, he really hates it because the front of his mouth is so sore. But we've got to figure out what's going on with the mouth, whether or not this is some of this nasal discharge is from the infection in his mouth. But he has continued to be so hospitalized since we received him. We moved him up to Dallas to get him the care he needed last Thursday. Last Thursday he was transported to Dallas and has been in Dallas ER up here with us since then. So I know many of you heard he went to foster, but we are considered, Dallas Doggers actually considered the foster in this due to the case issues. So he has not left the hospital. He's been hospitalized except for his transport north. He's super sick. His levels and everything, kidney values are still the same. We did try to do no IV fluids for a period of time to see how his kidney would do, and they elevated. So we've continued to keep him on IV fluids to help with his kidney values. His anemic rate went up, so he's doing well there. The areas that we're still struggling with is that nasal discharge and this new, you'll hear him, it's like now, it's a agonizing cough. It's like drawn out, like he can barely breathe. His heartworms is extremely strong. He's high positive, so that is not helping him. We will continue to fight and put everything we have into saving his life, or at least getting some sort of quality from, to make him more comfortable. I feel like at this point he's super skinny. He's extremely underweight. He's completely congested. His lungs are, I'm without words. I don't know. I don't understand why owners continue to think it's okay to not feed their animals, not provide vet care. If you don't have the money, I get it. But, more and more, I'm just seeing dogs come in skin and bones and secondary causes due to the being starved, emaciated, and not, treating the basic necessities. So, I just wanted to kind of give you a justice update. We are headed, in case you missed it, we are headed to the specialist to get his, we dropped off, and they are going to have to do some chest x-rays because this cough just started. And we are going to get dental x-rays of his mouth to see what exactly is going on. Is this discharge due to the drainage that's going on in the infection in his mouth, or is it something all the way together different? He also has started the cough now where he's struggling to breathe. It's an ongoing. I don't know what to say except that his owners, I hope get jail time, and I hope they're prosecuted, because there's no reason the chain, if you would see how skinny he is, he's pure bones. He can barely stand up. He just lays in his kennel. Our goal is to do whatever we can to save him, or at least give him some kind of quality and relief. He hasn't been able to get out of the hospital. I know that they said earlier in the broadcast that he is in foster. We are considered, Dallas Dogger is considered It's Foster's. Oh, I know, baby. Oh, hang on. Oh. Come here. We're almost there. He just breaks my heart. I know he's old. I know he's 13. I know that, you know, he's severely heartworm positive. He's obviously has something going on with his respiratory. He also is strong heartworm positive, and his lungs and heart are already affected by that. No, puppy. His mouth hurts to the touch. You know, and one owner got off because she has medical issues. The other owner, he acts as, and his face is smug. It's very, very, very infuriating. So I just wanted everybody to see a live update. His condition is not great, but he was eating up until today, and now you have to hand feed him. He will still eat. He's just, you know, just getting weaker. So we are taking him over to the specialist, and he will probably go back to the ER tonight, unless he stays over there to be able to do some more exams tomorrow. So just keep him in your thoughts and prayers, and we are not giving up, and we are not giving up with the prosecution of his family members. So they need to, not one with violence, but they need to pay. They need to be charged, and they need consequences. There's no reason that he should be in this condition. There's just absolutely no reason. I know you really can't see him, but his nose is just continuous drainage. He coughs. He can barely breathe. He's barely standing now. So we're almost at the vet. So if you're asking questions, I will promise I will go back later. I just can't look at this and drive. So we will continue to update you and let you know what they find today. No justice. Thanks for everybody who's supporting him and our mission and standing behind us. We do have an exciting announcement in a little bit about our transport, so we will update you later. But I just wanted everybody to kind of see for themselves that justice is, you know, we'd gotten messages that they thought he was in foster, and we just wanted to clear up that Dallas Dogger is considered the foster. We are financially responsible. We are financially taking care of him, as well as if eventually when he can be released from the hospital, hopefully get him into foster to, you know, let him enjoy some quality time in a foster care and realize that people love him. He loves looking out the window. You see the window, baby? I know. So we will continue to update you once we know today what's going on, and I know he loves looking out the window. He was laying down, and then he saw outside and stood up to look outside. So thank you, everyone, and we will continue to update you. Justice. My baby. I know it's sorry. We'll get your nose as soon as we get there. You have to do it with 2 hands because he really doesn't like it, and he gets nippy. It's super sore, I imagine. So, as I said, we will exiting now and heading over there. So we'll look for an update tonight or tomorrow once we get some of the results in. But thank you, everyone who supported Justice and all of our dogs and all of our cases and just everything you do.